Butterfly. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream lunch. I am Becky Shaw, the Membership Support and Engagement Coordinator with the Oakville Chamber of Commerce. Today we have Detective Constable Ross Amore from the Halton Regional Police Services. He will be discussing the recent ATM thefts targeting local businesses and theft prevention tips. So, when you're ready.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm with the Halton Regional Police Service, and I work in the Criminal Investigations Bureau. And we have been wanted to get the word out to the members here with the Chamber of Commerce and businesses in Oakville about something. Excuse me, that we've seen some issues that we've seen come up in the last couple of weeks. We've had 2 entries into businesses in Oakville in the last couple of weeks. The first was the 18th of January, 2019. We had 3 suspects probably opened the door to a local business in the area, looking to get at their ATM machine. So what these culprits are doing is they're pulling up in a pickup truck early in the morning when the business is closed. And they are literally just tying a chain to the ATM, and they're pulling it out, retrieving the ATM, and then driving off, and then obviously breaking into it and getting the cash that's inside at the location. This has happened. We've had 2 instances. The first one, like I said, was the 18th of January. The second one was on January 24th, 2019. So we've had 2 here in Oakville. Our reason for bringing this to the attention is not so much it being a Halton problem. We're finding that surrounding areas, police services are having numerous entries as well. So we thought that we would take a proactive approach and just sort of get the word out to businesses in Oakville that this is happening, and perhaps advise of some preventative measures that businesses can take. First and foremost, I think recommendation-wise, ideally, we'd like to see these ATMs removed. I think that would be the most obvious way to combat these thieves. If you don't have one in your place of business, then they're not going to be breaking in to take it. Failing that, I think businesses make their decisions based on their needs. So they're if you are going to have an ATM in your business, we're recommending just some preventative measures. Obviously, maybe it seems to be a trend that these ATMs are at the front of the store, I guess for customer convenience, perhaps maybe moving them back out of sight and not so easily accessible to anybody that wants to come by. We'd also like to maybe just encourage that you have some extra lighting and things around your business so that it's not so dark, and that these things can be lit up for people who are going by. We put a media release out for this type of information, so all of this is on our Halton Police website for media releases if you'd like to follow up, and there's some descriptions of the suspects on there if people are interested.
And I think we have that link, so we can definitely add it below.
Excellent.
For you guys as well.
Excellent. One of the other recommendations is perhaps also maintaining a minimum amount of currency in there. I don't know, I can't speak for businesses as to what the demand is for cash within your business, but that's obviously something that's a good preventative one. Again, we recognize that things are cost prohibitive, but it might be advantageous to have some GPS or electronic monitoring put into the ATM, so that if they are taken, they can be tracked and retrieved. One of the big stresses, or the big things that we find as well, is you'd be amazed how many businesses have security cameras and surveillance equipment that doesn't work. So now might be a good time, kind of like your fire alarms, you check them once a year. It'd be a good idea to not only ensure that your security systems are operable, but they are recording, and that you can access them. We have a lot of times where we run into businesses and they've paid for the service to be put onto their business, but they don't know how to use it or to download it. So that might be a good time to just take a look at that. And then we're also recommending maybe perhaps, because what these culprits are doing is they're literally driving up to the businesses, right to the front doors, and tying a chain to the ATM and yanking it out, which causes considerable amount of damage to.
Absolutely.
Right.
No one really wants to clean that up.
No, they don't, and it's very messy, and the neatness isn't exactly something that they're concerned about
No,
either. So
definitely.
perhaps some sort of concrete barriers in front of your businesses so that vehicles just can't pull up to tie their chain.
So when they're doing this, are they actually driving the car through the front, or are they breaking a window or something like that to?
In the Oakville occurrences, what they've done is they've pried open the doors,
Okay.
right, to get in so that person can walk through, and then they yank the chain out. However, we have had some occurrences in surrounding jurisdictions where they are just driving through with their vehicle. So it's
That's where the barriers could come in.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
So although it hasn't happened here, it is a trend that we've been seeing. So it could very well happen here as well. And I guess, like I said, there's the simple things as well as just making sure to cut back any obstructions to the view of your businesses so that people driving by can see, and any obstructions to the actual interior of the business would be very helpful as well, and just trying to deter.
Right. Is there anything that businesses could do on the inside of their storefront, whether it's, let's say that's the only place an ATM could be? What is there something they could look at, say, for the windows or the door frames or anything like that they could add on?
Absolutely. I mean, any type of reinforcement would be good for the door to prevent somebody from getting in. You can also, have your ATM bolted right to the ground, right into the floor, so that it can't be pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these things are just stationary, right? So they can be yanked out. So any type of reinforcement to the ATM itself and to the access doors would be helpful. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well, do you have any other tips or tricks, or we kind of covered them all? Or?
We cover them all.
Wonderful.
We'll be continuing to update as we get new information, and we feel that it's important that it gets out to the community. They can by all means check our websites, Halton Regional Police website. There's constant updates that are going on there. If anybody's any concerns or questions, they're more than welcome to call into our community unit.
Perfect.
They can answer any questions or direct them up to officers that are assigned to investigate.
Right.
And then other than that, I think that's pretty much
Perfect.
what we got.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in. We will post the link down below on our video here. And should we get any questions from our members, we're happy to pass them along, and also any phone numbers that could help as well. So
Excellent.
we want to thank you for coming in,
My pleasure.
chatting with our business community here, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.